Final game, championship game has arrived at the 2019 Tournament of Champions. This will feature the Los Fresnos Falcons over to the left-hand side and the Reagan Rattlers out of San Antonio to my right. The team captains meet out of the center circle. We got about 6.5 minutes before the tip-off to start the championship game as we are set to go to broadcast this one for you. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. I'm Joe Bowling with you. Back here in Los Fresnos, Texas at Los Fresnos United. This Falcon team was a red-hot team coming into the semifinals, and they rolled over Houston Jesuit into the championship game. Meanwhile, the Reagan Rattlers will tested right down to the wire against Euless Trinity before punching their ticket into the championship game. Those games were played back at 10 and 11:30 this morning. They've been waiting around for this 5 o'clock game, and it finally is here. We'll be back with more. We're on the pregame show, sponsored in part by Hacienda Ford out of Edinburgh, Texas. If you're in the market for a new car or a used car, or you're needing service to your car, Hacienda Ford, just one of our title sponsors here on Real Sports Live. And wait till you see the new ads we're running today featuring Santa Claus. We started those yesterday. We'll be back with more. The Rattlers and the Falcons. This is Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports Live, number one.
We are back here on the pregame show. You see the Reagan Rattlers out there taking their warm-ups. And the Rattlers will be a team to reckon with as they take on this Falcon team. Los Fresnos Falcons made their way through the quarterfinals. They played in day one here. They're victorious, played day two in the quarterfinals, and then the semifinal victory earlier today. They get the win, but this will be by far our toughest test of this bracket, as the Reagan Rattlers can bring in some serious size with the likes of Will Karsten, who's listed at 6'8", Seth Thomas, who's listed at 6'6", Patricio Loya at 6'3". They can go 6'2" at the guard spot if they want to with Jackson Adams, and then round it off with 6'1" Julian Meyer if they want to go all 6'1" or above. For the Los Fresnos Falcons, of course, they have been paced right now by the freshman shooter, Jerry Martinez, coming in averaging well over 20 points a game in this tournament. And the sharpshooter has been our Hacienda He Has It Ford player of the game in both the quarterfinals and the semifinals. And we'll see what is drawn up against him and what he can do against this San Antonio Reagan Rattler team. We'll be back as we continue on our pregame mode. We'll get you closer to the tip-off right after this on Real Sports Live.
Culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since 52.
Imagine watching your favorite movie or sporting event on a 100-inch screen right in the comfort of your living room. See the big picture with great sound. Get a theater installed in your home today for just $29.99. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are getting set for this championship game. They hand it over to the BA announcer. We'll let him take it over.
In the Tournament of Champions. Tonight's matchup will feature the home team, your Fresnos Falcons, against San Antonio Reagan Rattlers. We will introduce the entire roster for both teams tonight, starting with the non-starters for San Antonio Reagan. Number 3, Trey Thompson. Number 10, Isaac Ferguson. Number 12, Ryan Gibbs. Number 32, Reagan Wallinger. Number 40, Jackson Adams. Number 50, Jacob Hurst. And now the starting lineup for the Raptors. Number 5, Keith Davis. Number 11, Patricio Loya. Number 14, Julian Meir. Number 15, Will Carson. And number 20, Zach Lee. And now the non-starters for your Los Fresnos Falcons. Number 4, Alex Moreno. Number 5, Dave Noriega. Number 11, Kyle Gao. Number 14, Roger Capatillo. Number 20, Cameron Rivera. Number 22, Angel Vega. And now the starting lineup for your hometown Falcons. Number 2, Jerry Martinez. Number 10, Leon Gonzalez. Number 23, Tony Angeli. Number 32, Ricky Altamirano. And number 34, Luis Gonzalez. Head coach for the Raptors is Coach John Hurst, assistant coaches Jimmy Aguana and Jaime Sierra.
That's the announcing of the two teams. We'll be back with the opening tip-off of the championship game, 2019 Tournament of Champions from Los Fresnos, Texas. This is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and away we go. The championship game is set. The Reagan Rattlers will be in the green uniforms with the white trim. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard. Across from them, the Los Fresnos Falcons will be in the white uniforms with the maroon trim and the gold lettering. And we are set for the championship game. Falcons again will be undersized in this one as the Reagan Rattlers enjoy a height advantage. Standing in the center circle is Will Karsten at 6'8". Across from him, Ricky Altamirano. And the tip is controlled by the Reagan Rattlers, and away we go. In the front court, first possession of this game. Davis brings it across. Hands it off, gets it right back, top of the key. They leave him open. They go inside to Karsten, finds the open shooter, Loya, three, good. Patrizio Loya drops in a three. Back come the Falcons in the front court, Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to probe the defense, stops, looks to give it up. Right away we want to see who's guarding Jerry Martinez, and Keith Davis draws that assignment for the Rattlers. Outside, Luis Gonzalez for three. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound by Karsten, secured. And one and done for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Rattlers back with the basketball in the front court. Inside they go to Karsten, goes to work on the glass, couldn't in. Will Karsten with a quick basket. 5 points out of the gate for the Rattlers. Here come the Falcons in the front court. Handling it is Martinez. Martinez takes it off the dribble, finds the open shooter. Aldriguetti for three, that won't go. Karsten yet another rebound. Back in the front court come the Reagan Rattlers. They find Karsten, and it's blocked out of bounds by Altamirano. Ricky Altamirano sends that one out. Reagan basketball on the inbound play. They'll lob it into Karsten, catches in traffic. Now they're working on the offensive end, spin it outside. They can be patient. We've seen this team operate. And they have a lot of deadly shooters out there, as well as the force of Karsten inside. Veering outside is Davis. Top of the key to Meir. Meir spins away from defense into a double team. It's taken away. Steal, Altamirano tries to finish as it tipped out of his hands with a foul call. So a turnover by the Rattlers. And Patrizio Loya gets back, commits the foul. But Ricky Altamirano steps to the line for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Stops the clock with 6:22 to go in the first quarter. And Altamirano stands at the line. 2 shots, relax on the first, it's good. It's first point scored by the Falcons. It's imperative they hit their shots when they're open, as the rebounding will be tougher and tougher to come by. As it's not just Karsten you have to contend with, as he secures another rebound off that missed free throw. That's already 3 boards in the game for Will Karsten. Ball goes inside. And the whistle blows. Ball outside to Karsten, left open, doesn't shoot this time. Hands it outside to Keith Davis, and they'll slow the pace. Davis on a clear out, directs some traffic, clears them out on the right side. Karsten comes into post, they'll get him the ball. Turns, spins it out to a shooter in the corner, the extra pass. Outside, good recovery defensively. Now a penetrating move inside. Karsten right there, put it up, missed it. Rebound by the Falcons. Elian Gonzalez brings it front side, finds Martinez. Quick release on a shot, missed it. Rebound tracked down by the Falcons, and they'll have it on the offensive end. Back outside to Gonzalez. Gonzalez attacks, a lot of traffic there, that's a charge. Gonzalez, his first foul. Ball belongs to the San Antonio Reagan Rattlers. 5:27 to go here in the first quarter. Catch it on the block, skip pass over the defense for a 3 by Davis. That won't go. Rebound by the Falcons, and here comes Jerry Martinez. Martinez has a wingman, gets it outside, gets it back, launches a long 3. Good look, made it. Jerry Martinez with a long 3. Timeout called. They want to guard him anywhere he goes. 5-4 game. It wasn't a timeout, even though they blew the whistle. Teams made it to the sideline. Reagan Rattlers on top by score of 5-4. And it's their ball as we resume play. That's a steal by the Falcons. As Fresno's off the turnover, trying to capitalize. Bring it front side, get it out to Altamirano. Altamirano makes a move. Guarded out there on defense by Loya, takes it inside. Luis Gonzalez tracks it down. Gonzalez got into the mix there with Will Karsten, had to back it out. Elian Gonzalez has defended well. Out to Aldrighetti, finds Martinez. Squares up against the defense of Trey Thompson, who now draws the assignment. Beats him off the dribble, spins it in the corner to Aldrighetti. Top for a Gonzalez three, that's short. Rebound tipped out to the Rattlers, they'll control it. Ahead of the pack, they'll find Thompson. Thompson backs it away. Slows the pace now. They'll work it out for a three. That's a good look. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound by the Los Fresnos Falcons. They'll save it in bounds. Luis Gonzalez controls it. 5-4 game. Aldrighetti takes a bump, gets knocked out of bounds, off his hands last. Ball back in the hands of the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Right side pass. Here's a wide open three for the Rattlers. Count that, Keith Davis. Wide open look for Davis. Falcons now down by 4. Get it in the paint. Aldrighetti misses that shot. Karsten secures the board. And then a backcourt violation as they get the ball out of bounds. Throw it out on the sideline. Karsten now with 5 boards in this contest here in the first quarter. Falcons down by 4. Jerry Martinez. Guarded once again by Keith Davis. Takes him out. Clears it out for him to work off the dribble. Got a screen high side. Attacks left side. Lays it up. Got it. Jerry Martinez beats him off the dribble. 8-6 game. Rattlers with the ball and the lead. In the front court is Davis. Davis takes it off the dribble. Finds Karsten for 3. That won't go. He starts hitting those. That opens up a lot of stuff. Falcons down by 2. Altamirano lost his dribble, needs some help. Gets it by Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez attacks off the dribble. Spins it outside. Attacking in the paint. Aldrighetti lays it up, no good. Karsten another rebound. Rattlers up by 2. 2:20 left here in this first quarter. Davis off the dribble. Finds Karsten. Goes to work in the paint. Hangs in the air. Missed it. Tipped out to Elian Gonzalez, and here come the Falcons. Gonzalez in the front court. Tried to force a pass. That's turned over. Back come the Rattlers. Nice ball handling in the front court by Zach Lee. Lee hands it off to Davis. Stumbled through the lane but got fouled. That'll stop play with 1:59 to go here in this first quarter of play. And a free throw opportunity coming up for Keith Davis. First one rolls in. Share the link if you're watching on our Facebook side, please. Those fans that are out there tuning in. Always nice to see when our numbers grow because of the shares on our Facebook side. Second free throw, Davis won't go. 1 of 2 on the trip. 3-point game. Falcons trailing. They've trailed throughout this one. Here in the first quarter, off the dribble, in the paint. Running one-hander, won't go. Left short. Rebound by the Rattlers. They'll bring it across on the offensive end. Away from the double team. Davis, now they'll find the open shooter. 3, good. Zach Lee waited patiently, got the pass and made it count. Ball back in the hands of the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Altamirano has it. Takes it off the dribble, right-hand side. A lot of contact there. That's a charge. Give credit to both players there. Zach Lee, first of all, defending, and Julian Meyer waiting to draw that charge. Timeout call, 1:18 to go. It's just for substitution, so we'll keep the ball rolling here. San Antonio Reagan Rattlers on top by 6. Ball in the backcourt. This is Davis. Keith Davis guarded straight up by Dayton Noriega. They go inside to Karsten. Goes to work against Gonzalez. Finds the shooter. Open look. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Falcons, they want to run. Noriega sees he doesn't have numbers, backs it back outside. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Hands it off to Jerry Martinez. Martinez hit 1 3 so far in this ball game. He's been held in check since then. After a layup, he's got 5 points. Leads the team in scoring. Luis Gonzalez wants a 3, made it. They left him open. They're daring him to shoot. Gonzalez says, why not? 3 in the books. 3-point game. Reagan with the lead and the ball. Davis has the ball. The open court. Got past his man. Penetrates inside through a double team. Poked away, recovers. Pass out, deflected, gets it back on the baseline. Still 23 seconds to go from that far side. Out on top. Now on the drive is Julian Meyer. Kicks it out for the shooter. Open look, 3. Got it. Davis waited after giving the ball up. Meyer took the defense with him, kicked it out for the open 3. Falcons back with the ball down 6. Martinez off the dribble. 3, 2, 1. Shot on the way, no good. That's it. 1 quarter in the books. The Reagan Rattlers on top in the championship game. Back with the second quarter after this.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Reagan City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here after the first quarter, some Reagan fans having some fun. We see some Los Fresnos fans over there. They get rolling here. You'll see this place go crazy. Falcons trail by 6 points after a quarter of play. Will Karsten, just 2 points, but 8 rebounds in the first quarter. Keith Davis leads the way, scoring with 7. Jerry Martinez pacing the Falcons with 5 points in the first quarter of play. Elian Gonzalez takes it right side to Martinez, hands it off to Altamirano. They'll run a weave now on top. Off the dribble, Elian Gonzalez lays it in. Gonzalez on the scorebooks, his first 2 points of the game. Back to a 4-point game. Reagan Rattlers with the ball. Trey Thompson spins it outside to Meyer. Now they'll go inside to Karsten. Tried to catch it in traffic. Turnover as it goes out of bounds. Tried to force that into a double team. Trying to take advantage of the height of Will Karsten. Falcons down by 4. Martinez brings it across the timeline. Handles it against the defense. Again of Trey Thompson. Clears out for him to work. Takes him right side. Spins to the free throw line. Backs it outside to Alder Getty. Finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Altamirano. Altamirano puts it on the floor. Got in the air. Dangerous pass, tracked down by Elian Gonzalez. Step back 3, made it! That's a tough shot, my friends. That's a step back 3 for Elian Gonzalez. 1-point game. Rattlers with the lead in the ball. Into the front court. That's a near steal. Loose ball goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. Jerry Martinez defending Trey Thompson. And now the Falcons have a chance to take the lead for the first time in the game. Substitution ready to check in. Elian Gonzalez took a bump on the head that last trip down. That means a substitution will check in as Roger Capetillo. Now that's a lot of energy on the bench right now for the Los Fresnos Falcons with Elian Gonzalez sitting down. Falcons with the ball. Altamirano catches in traffic. Shot it, missed it. Rebound comes out long and it's out of bounds off the Falcons. They're working on what appears to be a cut on Elian Gonzalez on his right forehead. Again, that's a lot of energy on the offense and defensive side. Go inside to Karsten, loses the ball off the dribble. Altamirano takes it away. Pass ahead to Gonzalez. Wants a 3, missed that. Long rebound out to Jerry Martinez. Martinez spins back into the paint, attacks left side, lays it up, got it to go, and a foul. Falcons lead. Martinez recognizing that they're guarding him outside, preventing those shots. Says, I'll take it off the dribble. For Martinez, he's got 7 points. Falcons lead for the first time in the game, and he'll shoot a free throw. In the game, hasn't shot a free throw yet. First one here is good. Martinez with 8. Falcons on top by 2. Rattlers with the basketball as Keith Davis brings it across. Martinez will guard him in the open court. One-hand pass over to Zach Lee. Lee, that's a dangerous pass. Caught by Loya. They go inside to Karsten, and that's 3 seconds. Turnover by the Rattlers gives the ball to the Falcons. Elian Gonzalez checks back in. Falcon basketball. Martinez on a clear out on the left side. Spins past one defender. Karsten comes over for a double team. Gonzalez spins it to Altamirano. Good recovery by the Rattlers. Altamirano attacks off the glass, missed it. And on the foul, that'll be on Elian Gonzalez of the Los Fresnos Falcons. 5:38 remaining here in the first half. Falcons on an 8-0 run here to start the second quarter to take this 2-point lead. Rattlers trying to settle it down. Looking inside. Nothing there. Back outside Meir. Hands it off. And now a catch by Davis. Davis spins against Martinez. Takes him off the dribble. Off the glass. Got it. Davis says, I can handle it too. And the senior puts it on the glass for the kiss in. He's a junior, by the way. Altamirano. That's a tough shot. Made it. Ricky Altamirano off the dribble. His first points of the game. Back to a 2-point lead for the Falcons. Davis handles it in the open court. Switch by defense. Aldrighetti now draws the assignment this trip down. Go inside to Karsten. Back outside. Here's an open 3 by Davis, and it's off the mark. No good. Rebound by the Falcons. Here comes Jerry Martinez. In the open court, Martinez races ahead. A lot of contact there. That's a charge. Too easy that time as Zach Lee spotted the path of Jerry Martinez from about 6 steps away. Martinez never altered his course. 4:40 remaining here in the first half. Reagan basketball, they'll slow the pace as Keith Davis will bring it up. Davis, the leading scorer in the game for the Rattlers, with 9 points here in the first half. Ball in the hands of Meyer. Top of the key to Thomas. Karsten spins it over to Davis. Top of the key, they'll reverse it now and reset it on a catch by Meyer. Nothing doing off the dribble by Loya. Hands it back to Davis. Patient set now by the Reagan Rattlers. Trailing by 2 here in this second quarter play of the championship game. That's a near steal. Numbers now. Open shooter. Not available. Good recovery. Now Davis catches. Got in the paint. This is inside to Karsten. It's blocked, but a foul call. And a free throw opportunity coming up for Will Karsten of the Reagan Rattlers. Karsten steps to the line. Just a couple of points in the game for Karsten. He's been very active in the paint. Free throw, rattles out, no good. Falcons will substitute in as Elian Gonzalez will have a seat on the bench. Replaced by Dayton Noriega. Next free throw for Karsten, that won't go, missed them both. Falcons maintain control of the lead. Altamirano will bring it across the timeline now. Guarded by Patrizio Loya, takes him right side, pulls up on the baseline, made another. Ricky Altamirano, that's 2 tough shots off the dribble. Falcons up by 4. It's a 12-2 run by the Falcons here in the second quarter. Rattlers with the ball. Looking inside, lob it for Karsten off the backboard. That's a turnover. Altamirano secures the board for the Falcons. Falcons up 4. Altamirano across. Guarded straight up by Loya. Baseline pass, that's a tough catch for Martinez. Weaves his way through 4 defenders and got fouled. He literally had 4 defenders around him. He was making a general baseline cut, not sure he was expecting a pass. Altamirano said, hey, I see you open. It's not that he was open. There were guys all around him. Managed to get to the free throw line out of the trip, makes the first. Second one coming up for Martinez. He's now got 9 points in the contest. Next free throw coming up for Jerry Martinez. And that's good. Rattler basketball in the backcourt. They trail by 6. Davis has the ball. Rattlers led by 8 after a quarter. Took that by 6 at the end of a first quarter. Pass in the corner. Baseline runner. That goes up off the glass. No good. Rebound out of bounds off the Falcons as Luis Gonzalez couldn't secure that board. Fans watching on our Facebook, please share the link if you will. Help other fans know these games are going on. Also like and follow our page. Help us get our numbers up, and on our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Karsten catches the ball on the right side on a clear out, goes baseline. Finds a cutter. Shot goes up and in. Meyer that time off the assist by Karsten. 4-point lead for the Falcons. Altamirano in the front court. Handles it. Couple of crossovers. Can't shake the defense of Meyer. Now takes it inside. That's a whistle and a foul called. They'll call a hand check on Meyer. Julian Meyer of the San Antonio Rattlers. Just the 4th team foul. Outside it goes to Gonzalez. So Altamirano finds Martinez. Martinez right there to guard him is Davis. That's your 2 leading scorers in the game for either team. Altamirano tries to hit a 3, and he does. That's way outside for Ricky Altamirano. In the game, he's now got 8. Couple minutes left here in the first half. Davis has the ball for the Rattlers. Stays with a dribble between the circles. Top of the key to Meyer. Reverse it outside to Loya. In the corner it goes to Karsten. Back outside. Meyer with a catch. Handles it for the Rattlers, looking inside, trying to post up with Karsten, nothing available. Good defense by Aldrighetti, who's giving up a good 6 inches on the defensive end. Timeout call by Reagan. Their offense seemed to stall right there. They'll talk that over. They trail by 7. Falcons lead in the championship game. Back after this.
We are the Patriots. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can get this Kenwood.
We'll come back after this as we return to play. Reagan Rattlers have the basketball. Davis has the ball out near the midcourt stripe. They trail by 7. Go inside to Karsten. Kick it out to Davis. Open shooter now. Top of the key. That won't go. Rebound in the paint. Picked up by the Falcons of Los Fresnos. They get the stop. Bring it in the front court. That's tapped out of the hands and off the hands of Dayton Noriega. And a turnover gives it back to the Reagan Rattlers. Rattlers called that timeout to try to set something up on the offensive end. See how they operate here. Falcons have taken the lead here in this second quarter and not letting it go. Rattlers get it to Karsten. Karsten outside. That's taken away on a steal. Here come the Falcons down the right-hand side. Back tapped and stolen right back by Meyer. Here come the Rattlers into the front court. Meyer behind the back with a dribble. Crossover, lost control, dives to the ground, passes it outside, tipped out of bounds. As Alex Marino gets a hand on that for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Substitutions check in the game for the Reagan Rattlers. Championship game here, the 2019 Tournament of Champions. Ball belongs to the Reagan Rattlers. A high pass on top. Picked up by Meyer. He'll slow it down, hand it off to Davis. Rattlers have been held to just 4 points here in this second quarter. In the corner, now they go inside. Nothing there, back outside to Davis. Davis attacks off the dribble, missed that. Rebound by the Los Fresnos Falcons. Aldriguetti secured the board. They may go for one shot here. If they do so, that means 3 out of the last 4 quarters. If you go back to the semifinals, the Falcons defense has held their opponent to just 4 points. Martinez takes a look at the clock with 6 on it. Makes a move, step back 3 on the way. That won't go. Rebound by Gonzalez, puts it up and just missed it. And the first half comes to an end. Luis Gonzalez wanted that one to go. Falcons lead by 7. Halftime has arrived. We'll be back and talk it over after this.
That has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for just $10 a week. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
D-Tronics.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Michigan.
Back here on Real Sports Live as they are giving away some freebies to the fans here at the 2019 Tournament of Champions. Our thanks again to the Los Fresnos School District for assisting us in broadcasting our games. Their IT department met us here on Thursday during the morning hours. And they checked in with us all throughout the day on Thursday and on Friday. So again, the hospitality provided by the Los Fresnos School District assisting us in broadcasting the games here has been an integral part of our success in this Tournament of Champions. We're at halftime. I'll run down the stats for you. We'll talk about additional broadcasts right after this.
We're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Back here at halftime as the court is empty. Nobody on the floor now because there is no game after this one. Normally we would have teams out warming up. But again, we are in the final game of this 2019 Tournament of Champions. Again, Coach Marco Hinojosa sent out the invite for us to come down and cover this tournament again for a second year here on Real Sports Live, and we are certainly gracious that he sent the invite. Our other crew is over today at the Pirate Classic in Hidalgo as Jacob Young is bringing you the championship game. In fact, that's Houston Stafford taking on PSJA North in the final game. Here in this one, we're in halftime with the Los Fresnos Falcons on top by the score of 26-19. leading scorers in the first half. One guy in double figures, that's Jerry Martinez for the Falcons with 10 points in the first half. Ricky Altamirano came to life in the second quarter, finished the first half with 8 points for the Falcons. Elian Gonzalez had 5. 3 points for Luis Gonzalez. For the Reagan Rattlers, 9 points for Keith Davis leads the way. Patricio Loya with 3. Zach Lee with 3. Will Karsten with 2 points. And Julian Meyer had 2 points. That rounds out the scoring. It doesn't take long, as it was limited scoring in that first half. Falcons were held to 9 points in the first quarter. Rattlers were held to 4 points in the second. And the Falcons lead by 6. I'll tell you about additional broadcasts coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Back here at halftime, again, neither team has returned to the floor just yet with 4:23 left. We're at Los Fresnos, Texas. Joe Bowling with you, Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. We wrap up 3 busy days here again at Los Fresnos, but we've been nothing busy compared to what Jacob Young has pulled off over there at Hidalgo. While we're doing 2 games a day and today doing 5, he's been doing 7 and 8 games a day as he's doing a yeoman's job over there. The young man certainly bringing it to life with another system on Rio Sports Live. Send a shout out in the direction. See some fans watching in from tuning in from Port Isabel. If you're watching on our social media, give me a shout out where you're watching the game from. It's always neat to see the reach that we have during the live broadcast on our social media. Again, invite you on our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, do so, please. It helps us get the numbers out. As you see the advertisers here on Rio Sports Live, that's what funds it. That's what drives the entire show. I don't ever charge anyone to broadcast games. And we've done this production of the many games over the past, now into our 3rd year, with 0 expense to any school district as far as broadcasts of the games. Schools have assisted us by providing us with opportunities with internet, but as far as our production crew, we bring the entire setup, we bring all the crew at 0 cost for any of the schools, regardless of the sport. Additional broadcasts, we're going to be busy again on Monday. Rudy and I will find a game to broadcast. And then on Tuesday, we know we're going to be at the Autism Awareness Game, special broadcast of a special game between the Donna Redskins and the San Perlita Trojans. Autism Awareness Night. Got some special t-shirts, and we're proud to be a part of that broadcast on Tuesday night. On Wednesday, we'll have a day off, I believe. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we'll be right back at it with tournaments, as we'll have a system at La Feria. We'll also have a system at PSJA North for additional tournament action. And then next Sunday, a week from tomorrow, we'll be covering the Coaches Association Volleyball All-Star Games coming from McAllen Memorial. That's just a taste of what's coming up. More tournament action the 2 days after Christmas. And then soccer tournaments are just around the corner. We're just getting busy. Back after this. Both teams have arrived. Second half coming up after this.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Right now at D-Tronics, you can add this boom and bass package to your ride for just $20 a week, and D-Tronics will install it for free. Low weekly payments at D-Tronics. D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
D-Tronics.
There's a guy in the showroom that says he wants to trade in his ride.
And?
He says he only drives it once a year, but it's got over 127 trillion miles on it.
Oh. Write him up.
Santa traded in his sled at Hacienda Ford, and now instead of reindeer power, he's got horsepower.
Hacienda has it.
Back here as we are wrapping up halftime. The Los Fresnos Falcons making their way over the sideline. The Reagan Rattlers already over on the sideline, trying to strategize the start of this second half. I see they're tuning in from Odessa, Texas. Want to send a shout out to Juan Cisneros tuning in. We appreciate you again joining in wherever you may be here on Rio Sports Live. As we get set for the second half to begin, it will be Reagan basketball. Rattlers came out scoring 15 points in the first quarter. Were held to 4 in the second, and we'll have to regroup here on the offensive end as we start the third. Meanwhile, the Falcons were hitting some tough shots in that second quarter as they extended the lead. Still within striking distance here, only up by 7. They'll be on defense as the way we go. Keith Davis, your leading scorer for the Rattlers in the first half with 9 points, has the ball. Lobs it in to Karsten. Goes to work inside, banks it, missed it. Offensive rebound right there and a foul call. How about Patrizio Loya streaming in for that offensive board? Pays dividends as he'll shoot free throws. As the Rattlers out of the gate were immediately trying to go right back inside to Will Karsten. Loya, though, will have to get it done at the free throw line. First one is good for Patrizio Loya. He's now got 4 points in the game. Second free throw coming up for Loya. That's good. Makes it a 5-point game. Falcons with the basketball. Across comes Martinez. Martinez hands it off to Altamirano. Got past one defender. Pulls up from 15 and misses that. Long rebound comes out. Pinballs off a player. Loose ball on the floor and a jump ball coming up. Maybe? Yes. Possession arrow favors Los Fresnos Falcons. There was a lot of contact there on a no call on that loose ball. Luis Gonzalez catches, goes baseline, past one defender. That's a blocking foul as he got to the paint. Karsten was defending. Zach Lee thought he had the position to draw that charge. First team foul of the second half against the Rattlers. 7:18 to go, and it'll be Los Fresnos basketball out of bounds. That was a non-shooting foul, so they'll look to throw it in. A lob out on high to Aldriguetti. Saves it back to Elian Gonzalez. Gonzalez brings it across. Baseline pass. Shot goes up. No good. Rebound by the Falcons. Kick it out for an Aldriguetti 3. That won't go. Rebound. Falcons control that. Elian Gonzalez has the ball. One hand pass. Caught there by Aldriguetti in the corner to Altamirano. Back to Aldriguetti. Hands it off to Jerry Martinez. They're guarding Martinez off the ball as hard as anyone you see. Takes it off the dribble this time. Got a screen. Stays right-hand side. Forces that pass. It's kicked. First of all, he had a cutter going through there. I'm not sure had he got that pass through, there was much the Falcons could have done with it because Karsten was in position to defend that. Outside to Altamirano. Has it poked away. Loose ball picked up by the Falcons. Altamirano catches. Attacks in the lane, lays it up, got it. That's not how you draw that play up at all. Basket made by Alta Marino nonetheless. He's now in double figures with 10. Rattlers down by 7 with the ball. Go inside to Karsten, goes to work, hangs, shoots, made it. Will Karsten with a bucket. Falcons back on the attack. Spin it in the corner for Aldrighetti. Doesn't pull the trigger on that. Gets it outside to Alta Marino. Alta Marino beats him off the dribble again. Kicks it out for a Gonzalez three. Bang! Luis Gonzalez, another three. Falcons lead by 8. Ball in the hands of the Rattlers. Davis. Davis is left open. Pulls the trigger on a three. He's made a few, makes another. Keith Davis right back at you. 5-point game. Davis in the game has 9. Kick it outside for Aldrighetti. Pass it back to Gonzalez. Top of the key three. Misses this one. Rebound by Zach Lee. Rattlers down by 5 with the ball. Davis spins past the defender. Inside to Karsten. Goes to work. Made another. Will Karsten now feeling it. 3-point game. Falcons back with the ball. Off the dribble. Hand it off. Back outside to Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez off the dribble. Spins it over to Aldrighetti. Aldrighetti to Luis Gonzalez. Outside, that's a push. And that stops play. (31-28) game. Inside, that's a foul call as they go to Ricky Altamarino. That'll stop play with 4:52 left here in this third quarter. And Altamarino steps to the line for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Altamarino in the game, 10 points. Misses on the first. Start missing free throws, you're going to open the door up, regardless of what the lead is, if you're either team here. Altamarino ready with another. He's now 1 of 3 at the line. Makes that. 1 of 2 on the trip. Leads 4. And here come the Falcons back defensively as the Reagan Rattlers have the ball. Keith Davis has the ball out on top. Davis between the circles. Lobs it to Karsten at the free throw line. Makes a move into a lot of defense. It's taken away. There were 4 players there. Elian Gonzalez has the ball in the open court. Spins it outside to Luis Gonzalez. Luis guarded by Karsten. Beats him off the dribble. Takes it inside. Hands it off. Aldrighetti layup good. That's taking the defense with you, then dishing off. Falcons back up by 6. Ball in the hands of the Rattlers of Reagan. Meyer has the ball. Kicks it in the corner. Lee doesn't have a shot. Back to Meyer. Meyer over to Davis in the corner. Here's a 3 on the way by Loya. That's short. Rebound by the Falcons. They secure that board. Ball in the front court to Jerry Martinez. Attacks on the baseline. That's a tough shot. Won't go. Rebound by Karsten. Karsten outlet pass. Got it to Lee. Lee in the corner. Finds Loya. Loya goes to work. Gets it back to Karsten. Lays it in. Karsten now with 8. Lead is down to 4. Falcons with the ball. Aldrighetti catches. That's off to Marino. Misses a shot. That's a blocking foul. Zach Lee can't believe that. He thought he was stationary well in advance. Altamarino just kind of flipped that up with the right hand. In one motion, trying to elude the contact. 2 shots coming up for Ricky Altamarino. First one good. 5-point lead for the Falcons. Next one coming up for Altamarino. He's now got 12 points to lead the team in scoring. Misses the next one. Rebound by the Rattlers. Down by 5. They've got the ball. Bring it ahead. Karsten overhead pass. Top out of side it goes. Davis off the dribble on the baseline. That pass is deflected, stolen by Martinez. He controls it for the Falcons. Jerry Martinez in the open court. Attacks off a double team. Forced that shot. With 3:04 left here in the third. It'll be Reagan basketball. Reagan brings it front side. Pass outside in the hands of Meyer. Finds an open shooter. That 3 won't go though. Elian Gonzalez has the ball for the Falcons. Brings it across. Handles it with the right hand. Gets it to Luis Gonzalez. Against Karsten. Beats him off the dribble. Got in the paint. Hangs in the air. Got it blocked out of bounds. Secondary defense that time by Meyer back there to help out. It'll be Falcon ball on the baseline. Altamirano to set him in motion. Looks for some help. Gets it to Luis Gonzalez. Gets it back in the corner. Outside to Aldrighetti. Back to Altamirano. Couple of jab steps. Nothing there. Backs it away. Puts it on the floor. 2:28 to go in the third quarter. Altamirano clears him out. Creeping out to guard him is Aiden Wallensire. Altamirano hands it off to Jerry Martinez, guarded by Davis. Takes him off the dribble right side to Aldrighetti. Out for a Luis Gonzalez 3. That's short. Falcons get the rebound. Aldrighetti attacks. Left side. Missed that. Rebound out of the hands of the Falcons, and it goes out of bounds. Whistle, timeout. Check that a substitution as Isaac Ferguson checks in now for the Reagan Rattlers. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching there. Rattlers with the ball, down by 5. Davis brings it up. Guarded by Altamirano, gets it back. Now has it on the left side. No shot available just yet. One hands it over. Nice catch by Zach Lee. Gets it to Karsten. Karsten, nice pass to Davis. Looks off the defense, attacks off the drive, missed the shot. Rebound by Elian Gonzalez, and he brings it across for the Falcons. Gonzalez on a crossover, spins it outside, and Karsten tips it out of bounds. He wasn't expecting Will Karsten to come out that far to get in a passing lane, but a nice job by the 6'8 Karsten, preventing that pass to Altamirano. Elian Gonzalez sets him in motion again, gets it out to Luis Gonzalez for the Falcons of Los Fresnos. They lead here in the third of this championship game against the Reagan Rattlers. Gonzalez says we'll bring it way outside to guard me. Karsten obliges, pokes it away. That's a turnover. Nice defense by Will Karsten. Ball back in the hands of the Reagan Rattlers. They've had several possessions now, down 5. They haven't produced just yet. So if you're Reagan, this is a chance now to start looking at a way to take back control of this game. They led after a quarter, remember. It was the big second quarter by the Falcons that's the difference in this game so far. Trey Thompson now in the game to run the point. Spins it to Meyer, gets it back. Backs it away again, hands it between the circles to Loya in the corner. Now good ball movement. 4 players all beyond the arc for the Reagan Rattlers. Movement away from the ball as well. Karsten posting up inside, looking for the ball on every possession. That's a cutter through the lane, in the traffic, banks it up and in, made by Zach Lee. 3-point game. Falcons with the lead and the ball. Gonzalez brings it up. Directs some traffic as he spaces the floor. Near the mid-court stripe. As close as you get to there. Hands it off to Altamirano. Altamirano takes it off the dribble, the right side. Attacks, missed that shot. Rebound taken down by the Reagan Rattlers, and back they come. Through a double team. Outside it goes to Loya. Loya finds a man. That's Meyer. Goes baseline. Missed it. Got his own board. The quarter comes to an end. Falcons maintain a lead. It's down to 3. Fourth quarter coming up after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're PJ Southwest Avenida. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Cameras proof you need if anything bad happens to your home or business. Right now, D-Tronics offers you camera protection for just $8.99 installed. Protect your life with high-performance cameras by D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Men start the new year off right. Alpha Men.
We get set for the fourth quarter. Los Fresnos Falcons and the Reagan Rattlers in the championship game of this 2019 Tournament of Champions at Los Fresnos. Reagan with the ball as we start the final 8. Keith Davis has the ball, guarded by Elian Gonzalez on a clear out. Davis has paced the team in scoring. He was limited in that third quarter. Rattlers, though, managed to climb back in this. That was poked away by Elian Gonzalez. On the dribble, though, Loya gets it. Gets it outside to Meyer. Meyer back to Davis. Fourth quarter playing out here in the championship game. Falcons took the lead in the second quarter, haven't given it up yet. That's deflected on an entry pass and stolen by the Falcons. Good weak side help on the defense. They get it to Luis Gonzalez. Attack, shot it, missed it, and got fouled. And he too was borderline out of control as he went on the attack. And Julian Meyer thought he drew a charge. Nothing doing as Luis Gonzalez steps to the line. Gonzalez in the game has scored 6 points. Moisture on the floor down there under the goal. They'll attend to that. And Luis Gonzalez is ready. Makes the first. Second one coming up. We're still in tournament play in this young basketball season. Luis Gonzalez ready with another. And misses that, but I want to start talking about this right now. When we get to the playoffs, and they're coming, we're going to need advertisers to step in for playoffs. So you see the advertisers that we run, they pace us through the regular season. But if you're interested in assisting us on playoff basketball, please contact me now so we can start getting that mechanism in place and can cover these teams on these long runs with video presentations. I know it's early, but it's also time to start asking for that right now to try to help us get these teams covered. 7 minutes left here in the game. 4-point lead for the Falcons. Perimeter play right now by the Reagan Rattlers. Davis attacks now off the dribble. Got in the paint and got fouled. 2 shots coming up for Keith Davis. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera today, doing a great job. He was feeling under the weather yesterday. Now he's only feeling the signs of missing his dogs. He's got 2 pretty cool Dobermans that he'll spend the day with tomorrow. Davis misses a free throw. Second free throw coming up for Keith Davis. Is no good. He missed them both. Carson tips a rebound. Davis controls it. Has his shot blocked. Rebound taken down by the Falcons of Los Fresnos. Martinez launches a 3. That's out of rhythm. Missed it. Luis Gonzalez gets a rebound. Put it up. No good. Carson secures the board. Both teams circle that little span there at the 6:38 mark. Both teams had a chance to do something pivotal in this game. Davis has the ball, takes a bump. That's a timeout called by the Reagan Rattlers. Davis was complaining about the physical play. His coach is going to tell his players, you got to power through that. 4-point game, 6:24 left. Falcons leading the championship game of the 2019 Tournament of Champions from Los Fresnos. Back after this.
To remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
TVNS specializes.
Back here on Real Sports Live, we've been here throughout the 3 days coverage here, bringing you live coverage of this event. 6:22 left here in the contest. Rattlers with the ball, working outside to Lee. Lee finds a cutter through the lane in traffic. That won't go, but a free throw opportunity coming up for Patricio Loya. Stops the clock with 6:12. You go back to that 6:38 mark. Reagan Rattlers got an offensive rebound in the paint, had a shot, could have went, could have cut it down to 2. Falcons got it back in transition and missed an open 3. Loya misses a free throw, and this free throw shooting is suddenly a problem for the Reagan Rattlers. They're 0 for 3 here in the fourth quarter and just 3 for 8 in the game as a team. Loya's second one is good. Falcons up by 3. Elian Gonzalez attacks on the right side. Top of the key to Luis Gonzalez against Karsten. Backs him out, spins it over to Aldrighetti. Aldrighetti hands it off to Jerry Martinez. Squares up. Martinez looking for a screen. Spins past Davis. Davis recovers, forces him back outside. 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Falcons with a 3-point lead and the ball. Martinez outside to Luis Gonzalez, to Elian Gonzalez. Spins past the defender. Carson there to help out. Spins it to Aldrighetti. Aldrighetti hands it off to Martinez. Got a screen. Davis fought right through that screen to recover defensively. Back out near the mid-court stripe for Jerry Martinez. Freshman working on a junior. Off the dribble, bounce pass baseline. Nothing there for Altamirano, nearly traveled. Aldrighetti's wide open, made that. Tony Aldrighetti was just camped out wide open, 16 feet away. 5-point lead for the Falcons. Rattlers back with the basketball. Karsten catches, finds Davis. Davis, guarded by Gonzalez, spins past him, finds a shooter at the top of the key, just inside the arc. That one goes. Loya stepped inside comfortably, made that one. He's got 8. 3-point lead for the Falcons. Ball in the hands of Altamirano. Spins it outside to Aldrighetti. Aldrighetti hands it off to Elian Gonzalez. Puts it on the floor. Guarded by Meyer, stays with him. Spins it over to Aldrighetti. Makes a move, hands it off. Luis Gonzalez, 3, bang! Luis Gonzalez drops in a bomb from 3. He's in double figures with 10. Falcons up by 6. 4:24 left here in this contest. Karsten catches, hands it off to Davis. Davis given a little room, goes inside to Karsten, finds a cutter through the lane. That's a turnover. Here come the Falcons. They've got numbers in the front court. Altamirano, back, layup, good, made by Elian Gonzalez. Falcons now up 8, trying to put this away. They get a steal and then a foul call. Reaching out, Meyer commits the foul. 4 minutes left in the game, an 8-point lead for the Los Fresnos Falcons. They'll get the ball in the hands of Jerry Martinez. Brings it across. His team up by 8 against the defense of Davis. Got a screen, goes right side, hangs in the air, lays it in. Jerry Martinez with a dozen. 3:39 left here in this game. Outside to Davis for the Rattlers, loses it. Ball picked off by the Falcons, and then a foul called on Davis. He lost control of the ball. Falcons willingly dove to the floor. And now as that's a 17 foul against the Reagan Rattlers. Free throw opportunity coming up for Tony Aldrighetti. And this hard-nosed Falcon team just won't back away. Aldrighetti steps to the line. Makes the front end of a 1-and-1. That's now an 11-point lead. Next free throw, good. Tony Aldrighetti. Ball in the hands of Los Fresnos Falcons, or checked at the Reagan Rattlers. They're down by 12. Karsten catches outside, finds a shooter right side. Falcons recover, prevent any easy shots. Baseline, ball stolen again. Taken away by Jerry Martinez. And how about that defense by the Falcons? They call timeout. I'll tell you what, we give our Hacienda Ford, he has a player of the game. Can you give it to an entire team's defensive scheme? We'll think about that after this.
Respite care and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits.
Los Fresnos basketball, they're up by 12 in this championship game against the Reagan Rattlers. Rattlers need some stops, need some quick baskets. So far, this Falcon team has had all the answers here in this game. Elian Gonzalez is fouled in the front court as Julian Meyer tried to get the steal. Free throw opportunity coming up for Elian Gonzalez of the Los Fresnos Falcons. Falcons with 3 players in double figures. Since it's a 1-and-1, they'll substitute in the game as Keith Davis checks in for the Reagan Rattlers. Meanwhile, Elian Gonzalez steps at the line. He's got 7 points in the game. First one good. Falcons overloaded with seniors. 4 of them on the floor right now with a freshman, Jerry Martinez. Gonzalez ready to go with the next. 13-point lead. Make it 14 as he hits that. The Falcons have held the Reagan Rattlers to just 3 points here in the fourth quarter. Held them to 4 in the second. Rattler basketball. Outside it goes to Loya, to Karsten. Back to Loya. Again, the Falcons recovering to prevent the open three. There's a tough three that goes down. Isaac Ferguson drops in a 3-ball. That's a tough shot. Timeout on the floor. Rattlers trail by 11 back after this.
Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here on Real Sports Live after the timeout call, the Reagan Rattlers will draw up something. And defensively, they need some stops. On offense, that three-pointer made by Isaac Ferguson helps the deal. And now the Los Fresnos Falcons will draw up a press break and throw it over everyone for Martinez and throw it away as Meyer steals it. Stays in bounds. Here come the Rattlers. Meyer in the front court. Dishes off on the outside to Davis. In the corner it goes. Good recovery again by this Falcon team to prevent the easy three. Davis on the dribble. 2 minutes left here in this game. Takes it, spins it, corner, three on the way. No good. Offensive rebound, tracked down, but taken away by the Falcons as Jerry Martinez controls it. That would have been a big three. Elian Gonzalez in the front court into a double team. Eludes two defenders. Gets it to Aldriguetti. Back outside to Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Elian Gonzalez with 1:40 left here in this game. Takes it off the dribble. Overhead pass. Luis Gonzalez to Aldriguetti, or to Altamirano. Takes it back outside to Gonzalez. 1:30 to go. Finds a baseline cutter. Aldriguetti doesn't need to shoot. They're up by 11. Backs it out. Weaves his way through traffic. 1:22 counting. They'll foul him. And Tony Aldriguetti will stroll to the line to shoot for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Substitution back in the game. Will Karsten returns for the Reagan Rattlers. Tony Aldriguetti steps to the line. 1-1. First one good. Falcons from the free throw line. 6 of 7 here in the fourth quarter. 12 of 16 in the game as a team. Aldriguetti ready with another. Misses on that. Rattlers down 12. They can cut it to single digits with a made three. They can get a three off. Corner three on the way. High arcer spins out, no good. Rebound touch last by the Falcons. You can see these Rattlers they're getting threes out, but they're rushed. That one nearly went in by Thompson. Davis will now trigger an inbound play on the baseline with 1:06 left here in this game. Gets it, finds an open man this time. Three on the way, good. Isaac Ferguson drops in a three, and that was a good look. 1:02 left. Single digit game, 3-possession game if you're counting threes. Back after this.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Back here after the timeout, the Reagan Rattlers discussing strategy here. If you're talking about putting the Falcons at the free throw line, right now they're just too good at the line to think about coming back. They're, as a team, they're 12 of 17, 6 of 8 though in the fourth quarter. You got to talk about getting steals. There's a steal off the inbound play. Davis brings it across. Gets it back, open three, top of the key, that's short, out of bounds it goes. And with 53 seconds to go, circle that as a missed opportunity for the Reagan Rattlers. Falcons will inbound the ball. Get in the backcourt to Luis Gonzalez, and he's fouled. And again, you just got to look at that the Falcons so far have been just too good at the line to rely on beating them by forcing them to the line. Luis Gonzalez steps in. He'll shoot 2, as that's the 10th team foul. His team up by 9. Luis Gonzalez, 10 points. 1 of 2 at the line in the game. First one, no good. Even if you hit it a 50% clip right now, Falcons have everything on their side with this 9-point lead and just 53 ticks left on the clock. Luis Gonzalez ready with another. Makes that. 10-point lead. Reagan basketball in the backcourt. Here comes Davis. Davis brings it across, goes left-hand side, hangs in the air, missed the layup. Got a rebound, then got fouled. As it was a non-shooting foul, though. That's the 4th team foul on those Fresnos Falcons. So it'll be Reagan basketball out of bounds. They'll throw it in to Karsten. Catches in traffic, muscles his way through and makes it. 8-point game. Timeout called. Reagan Rattlers trying to draw up whatever they can to get back in this game. Again, you go back, they missed a crucial 3 after that last timeout. Back after this.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here, Falcons will inbound the ball. Reagan Rattlers will employ the full court pressure. Elian Gonzalez catches in the backcourt, now foul him, and that's borderline an intentional foul. As Patrizio Loya reaches out, makes the contact. 2 shots coming up. And a free throw on the way for Gonzalez is good. Elian Gonzalez now in double figures with 10. 4 players now in that category for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Second one for Elian Gonzalez. He's 3 of 3 at the line in the game. Makes that. Falcons back up 10. Rattlers with the basketball across the timeline. On the dribble is Davis. Davis got in the paint. Left-hand side, lays it up and in. 8-point game, though. They're going to have to rely on some help from the Falcons. Ball in the backcourt, and the foul is called. They'll reach out and grab Altamirano. And Ricky Altamirano will stroll to the line. Send a shout out to all the fans who tuned in for our broadcast. Our thanks to all of you for watching the games. Inviting you to go back and watch some of the replays if you haven't got to see these games. And watch the highlight reels of our coverage. Altamirano free throw, good. Like I said, if you rely on this team to falter at the free throw line, that's just not the right track. They're now 10 of 13 from the line here in the 4th quarter alone, 16 of 22 in the game. Both above a 70% clip as Altamirano hits that. 4th quarter, 11 of 14, 79% as a team. The game, 17 of 23 for 74%. Falcons mass substitute, and the fans make enough noise to let their starters and their primary players know. It's well appreciated as they are on their way to capturing the championship here in this 2019 Tournament of Champions. Quick 3 released by the Rattlers, off the mark. Ball saved back in bounds. They'll get another look, but that's a steal by the Falcons. Falcons up by 10 with the ball in their hands. Overhead pass, and they'll let it run out. 2019 Tournament of Champions are the Los Fresnos Falcons. They knock off the San Antonio Reagan Rattlers 55-45. What a ball game here by the Falcons. 4 players in double figures. The leader, Ricky Altamirano, with 14, 12 points for Jerry Martinez, 11 for Luis Gonzalez, and 11 for Elian Gonzalez. We're going to give our Hacienda He Has It forward player of the game to Luis Gonzalez for the Falcons, battling inside defensively against the 6'8" Will Karsten, and then hitting some critical shots anytime the Reagan Rattlers got close to help his team get the victory. Rudy Zamaripa down. We'll get the photos. We'll have a posting later on Rio Sports Live. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Again, the Los Fresnos Falcons are victorious, and they are the champions. Congratulations to the Reagan Rattlers on their run to get to the championship game. They'll come up with second place as they head home. And our thanks again to all the 8 teams that participated in this coverage. We were able to get them all on our broadcast, camping out here at the eventual championship gym, the main gym at the Dome. Thanks again to all the fans who tuned in, and our thanks to the Los Fresnos School District for assisting us in broadcasting the game. Till next time, I'm Joe Bowling from Los Fresnos. Falcons champions, good night.